My Cancer Genome is a knowledge resource for cancer providers and cancer patients to learn more about the clinical significance of tumor gene mutations and their implications for cancer therapies, with the goal of making genetically informed cancer medicine the next standard of care. Traditionally, cancer has been viewed according to the part of the body from which it originates, as well as the way it looks under the microscope or its histology. Melanoma and lung cancer are two typical examples of this. However, in 2011, we're really beginning to think about tumors according to their molecular subtypes. In July of 2010, the Vanderbilt Ingram Cancer Center launched the Personalized Cancer Medicine Initiative, whereby we test tumor gene mutations in our CLIA-certified laboratory and provide this information to clinicians for decision-making on therapies. We've done this for melanoma and lung cancer, and in our first year of results, we have found that 64% of the melanoma patients have had some kind of actionable mutation. And here's an example of the distribution of those mutations. What you see here is an example of the results as they're reported in our electronic health record. Now a clinician is faced with 40 new pieces of information that they need to understand. And sometimes a mutation not being detected will have implications for therapy just as much as a mutation being detected. So here, we needed to provide the clinician with the ability to understand what to do with this information to best care for their patient. And we provide a direct link from this electronic health record to our knowledge resource called My Cancer Genome, which describes the clinical significance of a particular gene mutation for a particular disease. In this case, the BRAF V600E mutation in melanoma. We summarize the location of the mutation in the genome, its frequency for that particular disease, and the implication of that mutation for targeted therapies, in this case, conferring sensitivity to BRAF inhibitors. Where available, we summarize the clinical trial information that describes how these targeted therapies may be more efficacious for this particular mutation, providing links directly to the abstract for the user to be able to get more information. We also provide information on clinical trials for which patients may be eligible based on their mutation status. We've downloaded the National Cancer Institute's clinical trial registry called PDQ, which contains information on over 37,000 clinical trials, and we've annotated these clinical trials with information on genes that they're evaluating. Here we show the BRAF-associated clinical trials for melanoma in a regional distribution, first locally at our own institution, then in our state, and then United States and outside the United States. If there's a trial available at Vanderbilt, the user can select more information about that particular trial and understand the eligibility criteria for that particular study and learn who to contact in order to potentially enroll their patient on that study. Likewise, within the United States, we summarize all of the trials for which the patient may be eligible and provide links directly to the clinicaltrials.gov resource for more information. Not only have we made this knowledge source available through Vanderbilt's electronic health record, but we've also made it available to the public through a website called mycancergenome.org. On mycancergenome.org, the user can select a disease from one of the 6 current diseases that we currently have information about, select a gene that has implications for clinical care, and a particular mutation that either they themselves have or their patient may have. And when they press go, they get exactly the same information that we provided through Vanderbilt's electronic health record. My Cancer Genome's content is contributed from clinical researchers around the world. We are currently actively working on integrating this resource into other electronic health records, and laboratory information systems to provide actionable decision making at the point of care regarding the clinical significance of tumor gene mutations. We will continue to enhance our algorithms to mine the PDQ knowledge base and integrate other clinically significant cancer resources to continue to scale my Cancer Genome content and continue to make this a valuable international resource for cancer patients and cancer providers.